Sex? Pimple. He's an asshole. Not a half-breed, I'm exotic. Yeah, thank you. Me and Elijah over here. Yeah, okay, that's what's up. Well, you're half white or half Mexican?
I'm Mexican.
Okay, yes, so we are also, yeah, we're all, okay, anyway. Story time, that's, okay. Shit, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Right now, I am humbled. So growing up, I think I was a smart kid. I was the guy in class who would ruin the curve on the test for everybody else. That's a humble brag, right? Yeah, it was me. I wanted to be a doctor growing up. I had, this is before Google, I went on to Yahoo and I typed in who gets more pussy, lawyers or doctors. And this is right around the OJ time, so they came up doctors. They were still shitting on lawyers at that time. So doctors came up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a doctor, get a gang of bitches. A whole gang of them. It's gonna, one whole stop, hopefully they're all friends, just hop, anyway. So I was on track to be a doctor, and so I started at UNM 2007, and I started taking all these classes and everything, and I met an anesthesiologist. She's the person who hits you with the drugs. But anyway, I'm just saying, there's a big ass word. Some folks might not know what that word means. I've seen the people who are walking in here. I'm just saying, I'm not judging. Anyway, so she offered the whole class this opportunity to shadow her. So I was like, okay, cool. So I go and I shadow this. I guess she's a doctor, and when we go to UNMH, and so she was like, okay, 12-hour shift. You're gonna be staying with me for this entire 12-hour shift. I'm like, okay. So I get there. She puts me in scrubs. She was like, this is a sterile area, so she got like the whole head gown. I had long hair at the time. I had a big ass fro. I was growing it out for like 7 years, so she had to like tie it up, and she put it like a little cap on, scrubs and little booties. So I'm in there, and I'm just sitting there waiting for her to get calls. Right, so I'm getting tours through all this stuff. She takes me to the maternity ward, and I saw this big ass chart of all the women who are in labor and how far along all these women are. I was like, oh shit, like I don't want to go in any of these rooms. Right? And so it was getting late, we're on hour number 6. I'm falling asleep. She's, telling me about her job, making me real tired. And I should have known it's not for me if I'm falling asleep, right? But so she was like, okay, well, you look tired. We got 6 hours left. Why don't you go ahead and fall, just sleep it off. I'll let you nap for like 2 hours, and then you can come back. If they have beds, you're gonna go down. She was like, don't go too far. Go down. It's gonna be the second door on the right. I'm like, okay. So I passed a door that was like a very small closet, and then there were 2 more doors. I'm like, okay, I'm not really gonna count this one. And so I went 1, 2, I go over there, and I'm sleeping, right? And I still remember this dream. It was very vivid. You guys ever had this dream where like, in your dream you go to the bathroom, like you actually like walk up and you're like, and then you wake up and it's just, oh shit. Yeah, like a whole like inception. It's like it actually happened. Like and anyway, so I'm waking up, and now I didn't piss myself, but now I really had to go to the bathroom, and so I'm like, all right, well, so that's what got me up, and then the person who I'm shadowing comes in. She said, oh no, actually, she comes in later. My bad. I've been drinking. So somebody knocks in and busts in, sees me sleeping on a bed with scrubs, big ass bug crawling on my neck. What the where you got us doing comedy, man? You got the holes in the ceiling? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna shit on the business. But yeah, so this person busts in, sees me. In fact, turns out I went into the wrong room. I fell asleep in the doctor's lounge. They see me and they're like, "Doctor, you gotta come quick. She's dilating." Right? And so I got like this kind of swag, you know. I'm like, okay, I'm like, in my classes, I'm the smartest person in this room, right? And so I was like kind of like uppity, I guess, right? And so they were like, "Doctor, you gotta come quick." They dragged me out. I gotta go to the bathroom. Right, and so I'm like doing this dance, and they're like, "Okay, we gotta scrub you down." And so they're washing my hands as I go in. So me and two other doctors, this woman, this is the first time I ever saw a vagina, okay? And so, so she's in there, got all of us in here, and I'm like, okay, like, you know, fake it till you make it. Like, hopefully I can just like blend and just like fade to the back. I was the only black person in there, so they knew I was there. And so we're all in here, right? And like they were like, they should have known I was too young, right? I was only like 19. Like I got like pubes growing out of my chin, like just like dirty ass like peach fuzz. It's like, okay, this guy shouldn't even be here. It was terrible, you know. So they got me in there, and like so they got her pushing, and they're like, "Okay, I need this, 30 cc's of this." I'm like, fuck. Well, I'm not that smart, turns out. Okay, I'm doing my shit. Just like, but so we're in there, and I see the vagina, and I had just watched the movie Teeth. You guys ever seen Teeth? Yes. So I'm like, oh my God! Yeah, right. So you know, it's in that, right? Okay, and I'm gonna call it a vagina because like pussies are pretty. Like this was angry as shit. Like you know, and so she's all you know, all of this, and so like all you know they were there for like the whole dilation and everything. So like she's like 22 hours in, and I show up, and so like all the work had been done, and so now she's crowning. And I thought, like I don't know, I thought she was losing organs or something, like just things are just like falling out of her pussy and just, I'm like, you gotta help her, somebody save her, please. And so I'm in there, and turns out this baby, I don't know. So, so this woman's pushing this baby out, and all I'm thinking is like they can't find out like who I am. Like I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'm not sure if people go to jail for this. Like how the fuck you get in? Like I got a +1. Like this dude brought me in, right? So she's crowning, and like the baby's getting pushed out, and she had this is a hairy ass baby, all right? Like this baby had like hair on his ass, right? And so I was like, so all I said was, it looks like twins. Like they're like, that's what, like I didn't know that like anybody had heard me, and so I just said it. I was like, looks like from twins, like oh shit, you know? And they're like, oh shit, they're joined, and because there's like head, back, hairy ass, you know? And but they were like, okay, get ready to start surgery. I don't know how I looked like I was credible. You know, like this guy knows what he's talking about. Like I didn't have like any crow feet or anything. I'm just like, I don't get like how they like couldn't tell I was still a fucking child. But so they're like, get ready, like prep for surgery because we gotta separate these twins. And I was like, oh shit. And so the baby comes out, there's legs, and they come over with all the stuff, scalpel, all that shit, and they're like, there's a whole ass baby, just very hairy, and they look over at him. He's like, you were dumb as shit. Like having like an adult tell you that, like he's credible, he did like 12 years of college. I'm only in my first year, and I don't know how I even made it this far. Like, I just wanted to see like some cool shit, just I don't know, like a gunshot wound or like it's like someone dies on the clock. I don't know. Like I'm here, and like he tells me I'm fucking stupid, and so I left med, I was like, I'm not doing med school. I stopped doing the whole pre-med shit. And I ended up leaving college. Because of that, I'm still looking for this doctor. But I work at hospitals now, so I'm like slowly getting my, I clean them now, but I'm still in that bitch. But that is my story. Kind of halfway delivered Siamese twins. And so, my name is Jamar Hall. You guys have a good night.